Hello, it's the Christmasing, day 4. How are you holding up? What do we watch today? Okay, we watched... There you go. Come on, you have to participate. You do. Tell the people what we watched.
We watched a claymation mockumentary about the history of various Christmas carols done by Vinton from the Adventures of Mark Twain. And actually it was the best one so far.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, it was generally not disagreeable.
It was
very
Claymation
skilled.
Christmas Celebration from 1987, actually.
Very skilled work. Like Mark Twain, obviously not a fraction of the budget, a fraction of the time, so it's nowhere near as good, artistically as Mark Twain, because that thing is fucking insane. But, yes. Generally, very little bad things to say about that.
Oh, that's good, because you were giving me a look.
Yeah, I was deliberately pretending.
Oh, deliberately pretending?
Yeah.
That's all the times you accidentally pretend?
Pretend to be angry.
Okay. But no, I actually remember watching this on TV the year that it first aired, so it must have been, 87, so I was 7 then. And we taped it, we had it on VHS, but it was one of those ones that was in the back of the closet, so it didn't get as much playtime. But it had quite a few of, like, the common Christmas carols, featuring the California Raisins. Don't even lie, because I know that most of you don't even know who the California Raisins are, because you're that young. Google it.
Their show aired over here.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a lot of people are too young to remember.
Earlier on, you assumed I'd never come across them before. I had seen their show when I was a kid.
Well, they had an animated TV show. Yes, they were singing raisins. This is
Claymation.
Really a thing. No, but the animated series, they were animated.
Oh, I thought they were...
No, there was an animated series, very short-lived.
Okay.
But there was an animated series as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so the California Raisins.
And the two main characters in this, you got two dinosaurs for some reason.
I think they're from another special, though.
Oh, maybe.
They might have been from another world.
Who were presenting about this documentary about things, and one of them is the voice of the smart gremlin from Gremlins 2, and the other one is the lead gay alien, or Galian if you will, from Adventures of Mark Twain. And I was like, I recognize those voices!
A gremlin and a Galian walk into a bar.
Yep. And then there was a Monty Python reference.
There was! No, so like, your man the dinosaur, basically hid the framing devices, throughout the breaks between the songs. Each little group comes along singing the wassailing carol, but substituting a different word like waffle or waddle or wallow, and your man's eating all the snacks. So at the end he's distended to several times his actual body size. And then so the credits roll, and then in the darkness of the last few seconds he goes, "Oh, come on, just one thin wafer, Mint." And I was like, is that? No. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that back then.
I would put
money on that.
I would put money on that being a reference to Mr. Creosote.
If you're Will Vinton, write the show.
If you're Will Vinton, please watch my Adventures of Mark Twain review and tell me if I'm right about my interpretation of the mysterious stranger.
Ooh, there you go. But yeah, so I actually had a lot of things that you'll find on YouTube as my favorite version of We Three Kings, with the jazz camels, which you were horrified by.
The jazz camels themselves, I had never seen Claymation managing to hit the uncanny valley, but they managed it.
Jazz camels?
Because they were camel-human hybrids.
They just had human...
They had human faces.
They did not have human faces, they had human-esque faces.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Camel-human hybrids, the facial hair and things like that.
And mustache.
It's like, whoa, there's something wrong there. That's like a monster that Tank Girl would fight, even though she actually fights kangaroos.
I don't agree.
Hey guys, what do you call a kangaroo court in Australia? A court. That's a line from the Punishment Park review.
But yeah, so another thing that they did is they didn't call all the Christmas carols by name. It's the Christmas Tree Carol instead of "Oh Christmas Tree" or "Oh Tannenbaum," which featured recursive Christmas, and you would zoom into an ornament on each Christmas tree, and it would be a different scene. And you'd zoom in to deeper recursive Christmas.
And then you had the really, really abstract one, what was the one that was...
Joy to the World?
Yes, that was it, where everything was sort of...
It was like kind of done in like a, almost like an African tribal style. And don't get me wrong, it was good, but it was like very abstract and stuff like that. And I was thinking, wow, if this aired this year on TV...
People on Reddit would be angry.
All the alt-right would explode. Christmas is just for white people! Arrgh!
Oh, right, the cartoon Nazis.
Yeah. That would be really... Like, that would be like a Happy Harry kind of thing, like done in the style of like the 1980s, like the Adventures of the Alt-Right. Quickly, free speech is being threatened somewhere on the internet. Okay.
We gotta turn up and be assholes about it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you saved free speech from everyone. Thanks, Alt-Right, you totally saved Christmas. How the alt-right saved Christmas.
I do even better if the person who's doing it actually isn't threatening free speech, but
They're
actually
just,
is like criticizing something, and so the people are deliberately or accidentally misinterpreting someone which is entirely innocuous as though it was threatening free speech, while ignoring actual free speech shit that's going on elsewhere.
Like literally, like
'cause,
down the street, someone's being beaten, or like it's the tale of a victory against the evil Starbucks barista. Who happened to be a person of color in an inopportune moment. But yeah, so that was pretty good. I mean, I was thinking about it because I remember one year, I think it might have been the year that it aired. My sister and I were actually watching it on TV while we were decorating the tree. And the decorating the tree it has a process and a procedure in my household. First you gotta get the stand and straighten it in the stand, and then my mom has to go around and prune the extra bits so it's like a good shape. Then you can start putting the lights on, the white lights, and then they go all the way around. Then the silver garland in the thing that it goes. Then the balls, the Christmas balls. Then the ornaments. And then we can put like the wee little things up, like there was a wee little artificial tree. I would get an artificial tree from my room with colored lights. What are you making a face?
Trees, 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 trees.
I like having a Christmas tree. Right now we just have a tinsel one that I got at the pound shop.
Trees, 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 trees.
Sure. Well, when I had my tree in Baltimore in the flat there, Kipper's my big orange cat, I thought that he would like pounce on it and like cause a fuss, but he really just like kind of curling up under it to sleep. He like just sitting under it like, this is my domain.
Pretty sure I saw a photo online from someone's cat deciding to sit or stand on top of his Christmas tree.
Yeah, just sitting in like it was the star. A lot of people have a star. We always had an angel topper that went on the top of ours. But I've seen both. I've seen star, I've seen angel, I've seen Darth Vader, for Christ's sake. On the internet, people have like made a Darth Vader tree topper. And so let Christmas be with you always. Oh no, she's hiding under the hardest blanket again. So are you close? You can't get that far because I'm sitting on it. So you're closer to understanding the true meaning of Christmas?
The true meaning of Christmas is forcing your spouse to watch hours upon hours of terrible Christmas shit.
You made me watch Where the Dead Go to Die. I'm never going to let you forget that.
I didn't make you. I said, hey, I've got this movie to review. I've never seen it. Do you want to watch it?
It is actually a force of madness. It is actually a clinical causal factor of psychosis. Please watch it with me.
I realized it drove you to Catatonia, but I didn't realize that would happen until it was too late.
So she says. Well, what's your favorite Christmas carol?
I don't have one.
Well, if you had
Christmas
one.
carols. Christmas carols to me are songs that appear at a particular time of year and irritate me.
Okay, that's true about most people in Christmas songs, actually.
You know, I do not like Christmas.
Yeah, but I think you'll change your mind once you hear Garvin's Dubstep Christmas remix. This is not a real thing, by the way.
I think that would not be the case.
No, we're always joking that Garvin should release Garvin's my supervisor, or one of my supervisors at the shop, that he should release a Christmas album, Garvin's Dubstep Christmas Classics.
Even if it existed, I don't think it would have the desired effect.
Well, you like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That one song they did was really good, with the guitars like...
Trans-Siberian Orchestra...
It's like, Christmas! Jesus Christ! Christmas!
They've done like several Christmas albums. But Trans-Siberian Orchestra, basically, if they did not add lyrics to songs that didn't have lyrics, I would like them much more.
Yeah, we had as in-store play one year in the shop at Barnes & Noble. We had their third, a subsequent album, which was like your man singing like it was a power metal ballad of like Christmas and we were like, this is so embarrassingly horrible. It was like almost like rock opera kind of crack going on there.
Yeah, especially the Beethoven one. They take a lot of Beethoven music and they metalify it, but then they give lyrics for the story about Beethoven meeting the devil and stuff, and it's like, no, just
I don't think that
no
actually
lyrics.
happened.
It doesn't have lyrics.
Well, see, a lot of Christmas music annoys. I like instrumental Christmas songs a lot better, but there are some ones that I do like. I'm trying to think.
I like Christmas songs that don't exist.
Stuff like. What are some good ones? Oh, I like River by Joni Mitchell, but only the Indigo Girls cover because I don't like Joni Mitchell's voice. That's technically a Christmas song. And the 10,000 Maniacs, 2,000 Miles. I like that one.
I prefer 20,000 Maniacs. Sorry, no, 2,000 Maniacs.
And then there's
Or 2001 Maniacs.
there's a, oh shoot, I can't remember. No Doubt, and they have a punk Christmas song called "Oi to the World," about a gang war.
Occasionally, I find Christmas cover versions to be amusing, such as Twisted Sister did a cover album of Christmas songs, and so did RuPaul.
Okay. Oh, the Waitresses, that one song that like everyone's like, that song about how she's trying to get with that guy all year and it doesn't happen. You're like, Christmas rapping by the Waitresses, yeah. It's from the 80s. And she basically like spends like the whole year like trying to make plans with this guy, but it always falls through all through the year. And then she's going out the last minute, on Christmas Eve because she forgot to buy cranberry sauce, and she has to walk because it's snowing. And she sees the guy, and they're like, "Oh hey!" And then they like set up that they're finally gonna get together. And
straight people,
pretty much straight people. What's your favorite Christmas song or Christmas carol? Comment in the comments below. Share yourselves and your lives, and we'll all be like a big family and stuff like that. Yes, we will. So I don't know what we're gonna watch next. We've got 4 down. We've got 8 more to go.
She's gonna try to.
Now 3 of them are a bit longer. 3 of them are about 45 to 50 minutes. So
Oh,
we'll probably
God.
do them closer. Would you stop that? I mean, we've still got a whole bunch of good ones left to go. I mean, Mickey's Christmas Carol. That's going to be a pretty good one. We got some more Rankin Bass stop motion animation. That's going to be pretty cool. We've got some more animations, so get back up here.
I prefer Frankenbass because it's about a zombie fish.
We were thinking about that.
Christmas.
Well, the thing is that there was a lot of ones that I could choose, but for some reason we had a lot of the Rankin Bass ones on VHS. There was one that I wanted to use, but I just could not find it either on YouTube or on Dailymotion. I can't think of what it was, but I actually had to remove it because it was just not, I did have the version of A Mall and the Night Watch and the Night Visitors that PBS had put on. Now, A Mall and the Night Visitors is an opera about a young boy and his mom who kind of get involved in the whole Three Kings and the Jesus and Mary and Joseph kind of thing and stuff like that. Are you listening?
Words.
Oh, get back up here. Ow! You're lucky that wasn't my phone. Everything just fell on the ground, so this has been Christmasing Day 4. I'm sorry this one wasn't as interesting, but it was just Christmas Carol, so there's not really that much to discuss other than critiquing the visual style, which is actually quite good.
You broke my wrist.
I did not break your wrist. Well, you shouldn't have thwacked me.
I wasn't trying to stop you, I was trying to wave.
Now Santa Claus will never bring you anything for Christmas.
Give me a magic hat.
You've got a magic hat.
Clearly.
She doesn't have a magic hat. Not at all. Santa Claus is not going to come here. You know who's going to come here and bring us Christmas presents? Amazon Prime is who's going to come here and bring us Christmas presents. I don't think Santa has anything to do with it.
It is the best, leader of the Autobots.
Amazon Prime. He saves you in one business day for free.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what, though? Amazon Prime doesn't work in the North. It doesn't work in Northern Ireland. Because it'll say, oh, free next day delivery, that's bullshit. Maybe it'll get to Belfast by the next day. And then another 2 days to get out to Derry. Liars. No, if you say next day, you better mean next day. We've got an airport in Derry. Stop. Oh, yes. Yeah, someone did the shame. In, what was it? It was in Frosty the Snowman. And they don't have the shame gesture over here. Well, it's a North American thing. Like, we were watching, this was like a while ago, we were watching some documentary about Henry VIII, like, and then Henry VIII did things to stuff, and I was like, shame, shame, shame. And she gives me this look like, what are you doing? Is that dirty? What? I'm like, no, it's shame, 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 shame. I know your name, shame. And she's like, what is that? I'm like, no, because you that's what you do. You're like, oh no, shame, shame,
If
shame.
this is such a prevalent thing, why have I never seen it in a film?
You just did in Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen it in anything of fiction.
It's a real thing. It's a North American thing. The Canadians do it.
She invented it.
I did not. And then I went around and asked everyone at work, and they basically said the same thing of, is that dirty? I'm like, no, it's not dirty. It's you. Anyway.
She invented a time machine and pretended.
No, I didn't. So that's been the Christmasing. Day 4. What will day 5 bring? What presents do we have for you?
5 Lords a Leaping.
Probably. No, it's not 5. It's 5 golden rings.
Oh no, you have to give money to the people who own the rights to that.
No, you don't. It's in the public domain.
No, all the song is except for that line.
Oh no, will I get a takedown notice if I sing it?
Maybe.
I don't really want to now. Don't worry, you can be the partridge in the pear tree this year. You're the partridge in my pear tree, dear.
Woo!
That's all for us.